There's millions of dollars flying above your head. All you have to do is learn how to reach up and grab them.
We have a very exciting guest with us today. We have a repeat guest with us, Greg McDaniel. Welcome, Greg.
Thank you, Haley. I appreciate it. You know, we've had so much fun in the pre-show. I cannot wait to get to the actual show and drop some knowledge bombs and have a lot of fun with everybody who's going to be paying attention, watching this live and watching it in the post. But yeah, I'm super pumped to be here. I really appreciate the opportunity. So when it comes to a shortage of inventory, that's a mindset issue, not an inventory issue. Look, there is business everywhere. Everywhere you look, there is business, but you're not willing to look through a different lens to see it. We're conditioned to see it only like, well, if it's not on the MLS, then it doesn't exist. No, that's not true. There is so much stuff out there. You just got to go be willing to find a new and weird way to get it. So, I mean, if you guys want information about kind of what I'm doing with Clever, because the reason I love it is because you guys have got such amazing data. I mean, people always talk smack about data and they're like, well, how's REDX any different? I said, well, because there's 9 out of 10 times, I mean, there's going to be quality content there. We're all going to have bad data in there somewhere. I mean, I have bad emails in my database right now. I mean, whatever.
Right.
You take it and you use it efficiently and effectively. Think outside the box. Be different. Be effective and be memorable. Once you become memorable, business starts showing up because you're not wet cardboard on a rainy day. You're someone that's a bright shining star, and you're going to bring value to them, because guess what? Everyone's out there fighting a battle you know nothing about. But if you can solve that problem for folks, then you become valuable to them. Once you become valuable to them, they will do business with you, and then they will refer you. So all of a sudden, that inventory question, gone. There's millions of dollars flying above your head. All you have to do is learn how to reach up and grab them. And that's the thing. There's millions of dollars flying above your head right now. You just got to look at it and go, how am I going to, yep, that's mine. Okay. You know, we don't see it that way. We see it black, we see it white. We don't see any other shade in the entire spectrum. What if it's maroon or magenta? I don't even know what those colors look like. But I mean, if you were to grab those two and all of a sudden that can make money. I mean, 2008, everyone thought the world was falling apart. There were people out there and they were getting $1 billion to go buy homes from big hedge funds. Guess what, guys? Their model was this. It was to buy 3 homes, sell 1, keep 2. Guess what? When they bought at the bottom, they sold at the top, and they took that 1 to keep their investors happy. Imagine the volume of income they made when everyone else was going like, I don't have a listing.
Yeah.
And these guys went after and said, look, people are hurting. I can buy the properties. I have the money. Let's go out there and let's do this, because they looked at their bottom line, what was needed at this point, and what the investors were looking for. Shift your mindset, guys. Everything changes when you look at it in a different manner. Everything shifts. Do social media. I have a good friend of mine. His name is Hank Avick, Coach Hank. And he has a system called the 50, 20, 5, and 1. And so what you do is you go out and you on social media, and this justifies you playing on your smartphone all day long, right? You go out there and you make 50 like comments or likes or emoji loves or whatever else on people's pages. Then you make 20 like comments like, that looks great, blah, blah, blah. Then you have 5 deeper conversations, and then 1 impactful, life-changing conversation on a daily basis. And that's his program. And that's how you become successful. You become successful by becoming relevant to other people. Get on social media, get crazy with video, start doing Instagram stories, Facebook stories. I have a good friend of mine, Monica, Coach Monica, and she has a company called Ghost Poster, and it's no E, there's just an R on it. And what it does is it gives you a crazy, weird thing to post, and you post 1 funny thing and 1 educational thing on your social media stories and on your platforms on a daily basis. And I kind of didn't know where this was going to go with her. And I said, I'll take you up and I'll do the posting. And she sent me, the company Ghost Poster sent me an email this morning, and it was a picture of a toilet with toilet paper at the top of stairs in a house with no walls. And I just wrote, can someone explain this to me? And I posted it out on Instagram and Facebook, and go check it out. If you guys want to follow me, go take a look at it right now. And my engagement has gone vertical. People have all the craziest comments, because what it's doing, it's keeping you top of mind that you do real estate. Most agents do not actually tell people that they do real estate. They assume everybody knows that they do real estate. So if you're posting kitty cats or flowers or your doggo or whatever else, that doesn't mean a dang thing. You've got to keep people engaged and get them interacting with you so the communication starts to flow. So if you're a new agent, one, post on Instagram and Facebook stories every day, one business post, one personal post. Then I want you to do either a Facebook Live or either or an Instagram Live, talking about something that's personal and relatable to you. Number one, wake up. That's your first, what you got to do to be successful. And then number two is you have to be persistent and consistent in regards to what your activities are going to do. And you have to be able to track them to understand what your numbers look like. Once you know your numbers of your business, then you'll be able to understand where your gaps are and where you're getting the most amount out of it. So when people say, if I'm going to be successful in business, what do I need to do? My first thing is like, look, if you don't have an appointment, you should be prospecting 100% of your day. But then once you get successful, once you start building your business, the other thing you need to do is you need to block off and protect your time. At a minimum, it needs to be an hour to 90 minutes, if not more, a day of you doing prospecting, or team member doing prospecting, a VA doing prospecting that's going to be successful for you, because those are going to be the activities that's going to put everything into your pipeline. Once you fill your pipeline, like you feel like I have a giant 48-ounce jug here, right? If I was going to be using this as my prospecting vehicle, well, I would have to be filling this thing consistently. Now, a lot of your business isn't going to come until you get to the top of this thing, and the stuff that pours out the top, that's going to be your business, your actual now money business. So prospect consistently. I've been using, REDX for a long period of time, and with your triple dialer, and I use your for sale by owners, for rent by owners, expireds on a consistent basis. Again, I can go deep on this stuff. I probably confuse a lot of people on kind of what I'm talking about, but the number one thing is to be proactive and make sure that you are not sitting back and waiting for things to come to you.